First up, I have Mr. Glenn.
Morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm on the Uden case.
Good morning, Judge.
Who's that talking to? Mr. Mackley?
Yes, good morning.
Sir.
Calling case number 2405-749001, people of the state of Michigan versus Lockman Uden. Defendant is charged in count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder by strangulation. Count 2, domestic violence.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the people, P number 60249.
William Glenn, P 36794 on behalf of Mr. Uden. He was supposed to be logging in. I don't see him on the screen. I would ask the court for permission to waive his presence. I talked to him about 10 minutes ago.
Court will waive the defendant's presence. What's your pleasure?
Your Honor, we're asking for a preliminary exam date, and my client needs a Bengali translator.
Okay.
And also the complainant needs a Bengali translator as well.
All right, thank you. Court will continue to plea of not guilty, set the matter for preliminary examination. House June 14th at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock.
Can we make it 10:30, Your Honor? Is that possible?
Okay, June 14th at 10:30.
Okay, thank you.
I'll be continued. Thank you.
All right.
Mr. Mackley,
Good morning again, Judge. Yes.
what can I do for you, sir?
Your Honor, I'm on Mr. Yusuf Shayef Zenawi, retained. I don't know if the court got my appearance yet, but it should have been sent in yesterday or the day before.
You call the case.
I think he's in custody.
Is this him in the JCF hearings room? What's your name, sir?
So what?
I don't believe that's him, Judge.
No, I'm Alato.
Oh, okay.
He's in the old jail, Your Honor. I'm not sure if that's Division 1 or 2 or 3. I'm not sure, but it's old jail.
There's one logged in, but no one in the chair. You want to wait on him or waive his presence?
I could wait, Judge.
Want to wait? Okay, I'll come back to you.
All right.
Mr. Montgrady. Unmute yourself, Mr. Montgrady.
Morning, Your Honor.
What can I do for you?
Morning. I believe that Mr. AG, Ronald AG, is set for a tether violation before Your Honor.
Okay. Yes.
Call in case number 2405-740501, people of the state of Michigan versus Ronald AG. Defendant is charged in count 1, weapons, firearm, possession by a prohibited person. Counts 2 and 3, assault with a dangerous weapon. Counts 4, 5, and 6, weapons, felony, firearm. Count 7, domestic violence. Defendant has a domestic violence second offense notice and a habitual offender third offense notice.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the people, P number 60249.
And good morning, Neighborhood Defender Service by Kate DeMott Grady, P83667, on behalf of Mr. Ronald AG. I don't see him on the Zoom, Your Honor.
Do you want to wait on him or waive his presence?
Your Honor, I guess I don't have a tether violation report. My understanding is that he got a police escort yesterday and went to get his property from the car, which I had mentioned to the court on Tuesday. A tether agent called me and said that they were taking him in because it was a violation of the no contact, even though he had a police escort, which is what, we had talked to the police about. So if there's something else in the tether violation, I guess we should start with, is there a tether violation report?
There is.
May I see a copy of it, please?
They indicate that what essentially happened is, you're right, he did have a police escort. They escorted him there, and then when they left, he went back again. Without the
Understood.
escort.
Okay, so yeah, if I could see a copy of the report and speak with him, because I haven't had an opportunity. My understanding was that what the Tether agent told me was the police escort was there and they took him in anyway. So obviously there's something different in the Tether report.
When is this matter set for exam?
On Monday.
All right. Why don't we just put it over till Monday?
Your Honor, if I may have a copy of the Tether report so I can, so I could speak with him when he's brought on Zoom so I can understand what's happening. Because at this point, I don't have complete information to be able to, advocate in the court in any way.
Okay. All right, I need to email it to you. Ms. Silver,
Yes, Judge, good morning.
are you driving, Ms. Silver?
No, I'm sitting outside Frank Murphy,
Oh,
waiting
okay.
to go in, waiting to do this.
All right. What are you here
I'm
on?
absolutely stopped. I'm here on Alato,
Okay.
and that is
So-
Miss Bickerstaff.
And speaker staff is here. Okay, we're ready on the line.
Calling case number 2405725101, Midwest State of Michigan versus Johnny Alato. Defendant is charged in counts 1, 2, and 3, homicide, felony murder, counts 4 and 5, assault with intent to murder, counts 6 through 10, robbery armed, count 11, weapons, firearm possession by felon, counts 12 through 22, weapons, felony firearm, defendant has a habitual offender for offense notice, mandatory 25-year sentence.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Anna Bickerstaff on behalf of the people, P82215.
And good morning, Your Honor. Gabi Silver appearing on behalf of Joni Alato.
Mr. Alato, tell us your name for the record.
Joni Alato.
What's your question, Ms. Silver?
Judge, we're asking the court to set this for a preliminary examination, and I'm asking for the week of June 24th. I could do it on the 25th, but I have federal court at 2. I could do it anytime on the 27th. Mr. Alato will need to be writted here. I ask that he be writted a week early so he and I can review his discovery. I have no idea how many witnesses the people intend to present. I have no idea how long this will take.
I anticipate calling about witnesses. I can send a PCC form over to.
Thank you, Anna.
So I don't know about the whole week early thing, because it takes 2 weeks to get them here in the first place.
Right. So if we do it on the 27th, he would be here by the 21st, and I would have that weekend and that week. I mean, unless you want to do it the following week. I just am in trial the next 2 weeks. Oh, now that
It's in the file.
I'm sorry, say that again, sir.
June 27th at 10 o'clock.
That sounds good. Thank you. And you will have the writ done so that he's here at least a little early?
Yes, we can put the writ in today, and because it takes 2 weeks, that'll give us to the 21st. He should be here, I hope.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend. Bye.
As well. Sir, in the Wayne County Jail, what's your name? Tell him to unmute you, sir. What's your name?
Neil AG.
You're Mr. AG, okay.
Your Honor, may I have a brief breakout room with my client?
You got to clean it, stuff like that with the campers. You got the tires on, you got bearings, you got constantly. You got to recall the water in it, and the roof. It's not rubber roof, it's not rubber roof. You always have to check it for cracks and it doesn't fall in.
Join the breakout room.
Thank you.
Mr. Smith, we're just waiting on your attorney.
Okay, sir.
didn't have to change my radio today. Case. I counted this. This count this. Says what time? 11. What kind of case? Brady, are you ready on AG now?
Yes, Your Honor.
There are back on the record on People versus AG. Mr. Mott, correct? Mr. Mott, Brady?
Yes, Your Honor. I've reviewed the Tether violation report with Mr. AG, and basically what he explained to me happened was that, yes, he got the police escort, and the police had knocked on the door of the complainant's house, that the complainant did not come to the door, and that he left with the police, and that the re-entry was his uncle's house, who lives on the same block that he went to his uncle's house, is what Mr. AG has relayed to me, and that he did not attempt to reapproach the complainant's house, as in going up on her porch or knocking on the door or anything, is my understanding. I would ask that the court, I guess that's my understanding of the Mr. AG's account of what happened.
Ms. Jones?
Your Honor, I don't have any other information to present to the court, but it's my understanding that Mr. AG would know that other than the princess court, he really is not supposed to be around the area.
In addition to that, at the probable cause conference, Mr. AG was present via Zoom as well as yourself. What I didn't realize is that the complaining witness was here in the hallway and wanted to be heard. The prosecutor was also on Zoom, and so she didn't have an opportunity to speak to her either. But she told my officer that there has been some contact, that Mr. AG had been calling her. I didn't look further into it, but that gives me concern.
Understood, Your Honor.
So this matter is
I would just say, at this point, I would ask that things remain the same and that we discuss this issue further after the exam on Monday.
That's actually what I'm inclined to do.
Thank you. And just for the record, that I would be asking to obviously re-explain or explain the exclusion zone and to reinstate the tether.
Court's going to remand the defendant till Monday.
Understood.
Okay. Thank you.
So, Mr. AG, I'll come see you in the jail over the weekend to prepare for the preliminary exam, okay? Thank you.
Wayne County Jail. Wayne County Jail, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have a Yusuf Shayef Zindani?
I have him on the list. I do believe my partner's picking him up right now.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Waiver.
Right back. Roller skates and field.
Smith case, sorry. Brittany Johnson, yes. Okay.
She doesn't appear to be.
Okay, I'm gonna text her. So, the attorney said he had sound lab. Okay.
Next on the compound, room 212 and 223 afternoon classes are canceled. Room 212 and 223 afternoon classes have been canceled.
Okay, yeah, so I'll have to. Oh, to them. Right. Okay, okay, I will look for that.
Anybody else?
Your Honor, we are ready on Yusuf Shayef Zendawi.
Okay, great.
Yes. Calling case number 2405-749101, people state Michigan versus Yusuf Shayef Zenawi. Defendant is charged in count one, harmful devices, unlawful possession or use. Count two, arson, preparation to burn property, 20,000 or more. Count three, assault with a dangerous weapon. Count 4 and 5, domestic violence.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drew for the people, P number 60249.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this court. Amir Macklin representing Mr. Yusuf Shayef Zindani, who's present via Zoom in the Wayne County Jail.
Mr. Shayef Zindani, tell us your name for the record.
Yusuf Nagi Shayef Zindani.
What's your pleasure, counsel?
Your Honor, respectfully, I'd like to set this matter for exam. I have not received any discovery at this point. We entered our appearance maybe yesterday, the day prior. Has the court received our appearance?
Apparently so. You're listed on my register of actions as the attorney of records.
Perfect. Well, with that being said, Judge, I would like the discovery, obviously, and set this matter for exam.
And I can send you the discovery today, the paper and digital. I didn't know who to send it to either, so I'll send it to you this morning.
Thank you, Ms. Drain.
Does next Wednesday or Friday work better for you?
If I may check my calendar, Your Honor. I believe Wednesday would be the best day.
Okay, June 12th at.
Actually, Judge, if we can't do Fridays better than the 12th.
Make your mind up. June 14th then at 10 o'clock.
Perfect, that'll work. And Your Honor, may we address bond?
Okay.
Judge, Mr. Zenawi is being held right now on a $500,000 cash bond. He's charged with preparation to burn and using an incendiary device. The device is gasoline. The facts in this case is that he had a dispute with his wife, and he got so out of control that he grabbed a gallon of gasoline and started pouring it on the in his own house. He just poured it around the living room. He's just, so that's the incendiary device. He got very upset and highly, he lost his cool, obviously. But the bond at this point is $500,000 cash. Mr. Zenawi is somebody that has no prior criminal record whatsoever. He does maintain a business. He owns a trucking company. He runs 3 semi-truck trailers, and he has 4 children that he supports and cares for. I understand the very serious nature and facts surrounding this. I have reached out to other members of his family and members of his mosque who say that, he lives close by to the mosque and he comes and performs his prayers every day. And he's somebody that works well within the community and has a calm nature. I don't know what's going on within his house. But with the business and ties that he has to this community, I'd ask the court to lower the bond with the caveat that he wear a GPS tether and not return to the marital home, and not have any contact with his wife and whoever the children were at the home, if any were there at that time. So I'm asking the court to adopt a $100,000 10% bond with tether and no contact with the complaining witnesses or going back to the marital home. He can stay with his other relatives who are not related to his wife. He has other family members that he can stay with.
Ms. Strang?
Your Honor, what defense counsel has said is correct as to what happened. However, the situation could have been much more serious because there was gasoline, the allegation that there was gasoline poured all over, and there were people in the house. So at this time, I would ask for a pretrial services report.
That may very well be the best course of action, is to get a pretrial services report, see what their recommendation is, and we can address bond again if need be at the preliminary examination.
Okay, very well, Judge. I have no problem with that.
All right. And may I ask, does defendant need a translator?
Your Honor, he speaks English. Mrs. Zenawi, do you want a translator or are you okay? I didn't hear you. I think he's muted, Judge.
He's not muted, but it looks like he's saying yes.
Yes.
Okay, then yes, we need a translator.
You want a translator, sir? I don't know what you were saying yes to.
Yes.
Okay, all right. What kind of translator do we need?
Arabic translator, Judge.
Okay,
And also the complainant also needs an air translator as well.
all right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Bond, continue. Thank you very much.
Okay, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Smith, have you talked to Mr. Upshaw?
No, sir. I'm going on.
Doing good. How about yourself?
All right.
I'm sure to see if he has something else today, that's why he couldn't do that exam today, because he's supposed to be somewhere else.
This phone not connected to that. It's not ringing.
It's not ringing?
No. It's not even showing up.
They might have reduced the-
Okay. Ms. Bates is here. Mr. Bishop. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Bates.
Good morning, Judge. No problem at all.
Ms. Johnson, are you still there?
Yes, Judge, just a moment. I'm off the record.
Ms. Johnson?
Ms. Bates, you spoke to your client? Good morning. Yes, I did. I did speak with him.
There she is. You ready, Ms. Johnson?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, we're ready.
Call in case number 2405-747001, people of the state of Michigan versus De'Ara Smith. Defendant is charged in count 1, weapons, firearm, careless discharge causing injury or death. Count 2, weapons, felony, firearm.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brittany Johnson on behalf of the people, P83513.
And good morning, Your Honor. Melanie Bates from Randall Upshaw's office, appearing on behalf of De'Ara Smith, who is present by Zoom.
Mr. Smith, tell us your name for the record.
De'Ara Michael Smith.
All right. What's your pleasure, Ms. Bates?
Your Honor, we'd like to schedule the preliminary exam.
Okay, Mr. Upshaw just joined us as well, I see.
Oh, that'll be perfect.
There he is. Good morning, Mr. Upshaw. Let me get your appearance for the record.
For the record, Your Honor.
I didn't hear you, sir.
Smith. Let me turn
One
this
more
time.
time.
Upshaw. Let me get this together then. All right. Randall Upshaw for the defendant, 43574.
All right, what's your pleasure,
Did you hear
Mr.
me, Your Honor,
Upshaw?
with all respect?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we're gonna set an exam.
All right, the court will continue the plea
Exam,
of not
please.
guilty. The court will continue the plea of not guilty and set this matter for preliminary examination. How is June 14th at 9 o'clock?
Judge, I'm going to be out of town from the 12th to the 19th. I can do on the 21st, though.
Judge, I could do the 21st if that's good with the court.
June 21st at 9 o'clock. And Bob,
Have a good day. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Oh, that's fast. Okay, everybody have a good weekend.
Your Honor, I'm all set.
Yeah, June 21st at 9 o'clock, sir.
Okay,
That'll
thank
be
you, Your
in
Honor.
person in the 6th District Court.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. At 10 o'clock, 10:15, 10:30. That's how you do it, right? And they're all domestic violence, right? This is not that.
This was, 52228. $20 out here. I ain't got a dial tone that. Got a big one here. What case is big on here? Sorry.
I think Darby is looking for. Yeah.
They got a dial tone and everything, so dial out or okay, might call in.
Gotta be recorded.
Work on phones.
Not just use our name, just order a number.
So what?
Just use our name, she'll order a number.
Yeah, she said she gonna call IT.
First case will be the special.
How many hits? Yes. Yes. All right. This is who? Carlson. Say Carlson? Okay. Nice. That's your. Good luck.
How you doing? Yeah, how are you? All right. So, dismissal form will go first, which is. Oh, great. What's your second? Which one is the second one? Oh, yeah, that's the one I expected was gonna be a dismissal. So we are. First one's hence. Yeah, it's gonna be a dismissal. Okay. Yeah, she's here on Derby. I'll check with her because that might be a waiver. So the better, get it out of here. Yeah, well, so let's see, hence is in the back and the. So is more it is in the back. That one will probably.
So. Alato, but it's not ringing,
Not ringing or dialing now.
but we got a
Dial
dial
tone.
Morning.
And the clerk of dismissal form. Thank you very much. So, you already said. Waiver.
Just bring all of them up. We're gonna just bring all of them up.
Might as well.
More is gonna be a what? Dismissal too?
It's gonna be a dismissal, waiver, and a hold. So more is gonna be a hold, so it's only one. So, there you go. Two 34. Yeah. We'll have to bring it. Cool. Thanks. Okay, so, hey. Here for hints. Okay. Right. That's gonna be a dismissal. She didn't even have, so. Okay, so the council. Okay, that's good. Still early enough, man. And it's starting to get a little chilly outside. Yeah, you can contact. So you want to hang out? Yeah, I just hang around. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yes, sir.
Possible to ask the judge whether that would be Mr. Darby. Good morning. Mr. Darby. For purposes of fix now. Sounds good. Thank you.
I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
That, Joshua Stewart.
Yeah.
When he was trying to keep him.
We tried, yeah.
So you know about, they took him back, but I talked to the red office yesterday, she said he will be here.
Oh,
They're
okay.
gonna get him and he'll be here.
Okay.
What they say.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether I thought we just have to look by here and see if you got transported or not, but that's good to know.
Okay.
Did they didn't say when they were gonna transport back, did they?
She told me they were gonna pick him up and see what this is.
Discharge date is the 10th, is the end of the 11th.
I think she said they're gonna pick him up on the 10th and
Okay.
he'll be here, but then not, because she was saying something, he's getting discharged.
Yeah, his sentence is done on his 5-year. On June 10th, so I assume they'll live today. Well, that doesn't give me any time to visit the county then.
you for the heads up. Appreciate it.
Be doing an exam over there.
Uh,
But the phone, that one over there.
right there.
So this down to Westminster County Permit, huh?
Well.
It's working now.
Yep. You want to give it a try? No? Just try calling my extension and it worked.
Okay. Um,
Let's see. This is extension. Hey, can you please call from your desk phone 52283? Hello? Yeah, go. Okay, thank you.
okay.
All right.
Agreed. I'm really.
So he's doing this now. Okay, why don't you do that? I'm going to start on the name and work. I will start you over there. Yeah. I would make it one. Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you. That's interesting. So that's not sufficient. Okay. Good to know. Look at it. Cool. Good enough. Thank you. Thanks.
Yes, Breakout. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody? Gerara Hintz. Curtis Cole. Calling case 2-4-57201. People of the state of Michigan versus Joara Diallo Hicks. Defendant's charged in count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, thus to murder or by strangulation. Count 2, domestic violence. Appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Green for the people, P number 60249.
And good morning, Your Honor. Neighborhood Defender Service by Jonathan Cohen, P 86151. I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Hentz, who stands to my left. He's in custody.
Tell us your name, sir.
Joara Diallo Hicks.
Today's the date and time set for preliminary examination. Are you ready to proceed?
I'm not able to proceed at this time, Your Honor. The complaining witness was notified that today was present. She is not present. I can't proceed without her testimony today.
The defense goes to dismiss, Your Honor.
So ordered. The court will dismiss this matter without prejudice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anthony Darby.
You too.
That's you as well, Mr. Cohen.
It is, Your Honor. This was what Mr. Cohen did. He stated it. I have 3.
So waiver.
Well, Judge, he had a bit of a miscommunication. I was going to ask the court's permission for him to zoom in for purposes of a waiver. He did not realize, I guess, that today was in person. He does desire to waive his right to a preliminary examination if the court would permit him to do that by Zoom. If not, he stated he's 30 minutes away from home.
Where is it?
Apparently from home is what he said.
I mean, I don't see him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. He may not. I just texted him to log on to Zoom, just in case.
It's a King Ant. Probably so, because his name is Ant.
Sounds likely.
Is that you, Mr. Darby?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Start your video, sir.
I want to start off with the sincerest apology, Your Honor. I thought it was via Zoom.
Calling case 2457279, people of the state of Michigan versus Anthony Carville Darby. Defendant is charged in count 1, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, thus to murder or by strangulation. Count 2, domestic violence, second offense notice. Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Green for the people, 0249.
Good morning, Your Honor. Neighborhood Defender Service by Jonathan Cohen, P 86151, appearing on behalf of Mr. Anthony Darby. Mr. Darby is requesting permission to appear by Zoom for today's purposes. As it is my understanding, he desires to waive his right to a preliminary examination.
Tell me your name for the record, Mr. Darby.
Anthony Carville Darby.
Please raise your right hand, sir. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. I think your hand is raised. I can't see it.
Yeah, it was raised, yes.
All right. Sir, you understand you have a statutory right to have a preliminary examination. By waiving the same, that means you won't have one, and you'll be bound over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court as you stay in charge of the complaint warrant. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understand the nature and the purpose of the preliminary examination?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understand if you were to have one, the prosecution would have to establish that the crime you're charged with was committed in the city of Detroit, and it was probable cause to believe you committed it.
Do I understand? Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
Is anyone forcing you to waive your right?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything?
No, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objection from the people?
No objection, Your Honor.
Court finds defendant's waiver is made knowingly and voluntarily freely given. The court will therefore find the defendant open to Wayne County Third Circuit Court. Criminal Division for further proceedings. His arraignment on the information date and time will be June 21st, 2024 at 9:00 a.m. Bond will be continued. If there's no objection.
No objection.
Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Talk to you soon, Mr. Darby.
Is it Zoom or would it be in person?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Kevin Moore.
Come on.
Should be in custody, Your Honor.
There you go.
On case 2457266, people of the state of Michigan versus Kevin Orlandis Moore. Defendant is charged in count 1, arson, preparation to burn as well. Count 2, assault with a dangerous weapon. Count 3, assaulting, and resisting, obstructing police officer. Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Green for the people, P number 60249.
And defendant has a habitual offender court offense known as mandatory 25-year sentence. Your appearance, Mr. Cohen.
Good morning, Your Honor. Neighborhood Defender Service by Jonathan Cohen, P86151. I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Moore, who stands to my left. Sorry.
Tell me your name, sir.
Kevin Orlando Moore.
There's date time set for preliminary examination. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, Judge.
How many witnesses will there be?
Probably 1, possibly 2.
Did you have any preliminary matters before you call witnesses?
No, Judge.
I'm gonna call you witnesses.
Sorry, Judge, we just make a mutual motion for sequestration.
All right, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land, you are a witness or potential witness, and we're going to log off at this time. There does not appear to be any witnesses in the court. Go ahead, call your witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, Ms. Latanya Alderson.
Ma'am, please step forward, give your name and the spelling of your name to the young lady seated over there. Please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Please have a seat in the witness box right next to me. Just pull that door open, have a seat, speak nice and loud into that microphone. You see your left, please have a seat. Maybe give me your right.
Good morning. Please state your name for the record.
Latanya Alderson.
Okay, Ms. Alderson, I'm going to be asking you some questions today. If there's anything you don't understand, or if you want me to repeat it, please let me know, all right?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Ms. Alderson, I want to bring your attention back to the date of May 15th of this year, 2024. Do you remember that date?
Yes.
Okay, where were you on that date?
At home.
Where's your home located?
8194 Mandalay.
Is that in the city of Detroit and County of Wayne?
Yes.
Okay, and does anyone else live at that home with you?
My son was staying there, and Kevin Moore, he was staying there.
Okay, you said your son and also Kevin Moore, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, how do you know Kevin Moore?
I met him like 21 years ago, so he's been staying with me ever since.
Okay, did you have any kind of dating relationship?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see Kevin Moore in the courtroom here today?
Yes.
Could you indicate to the court where he is and what he's wearing today?
Over there in the green shirt in the front row right there.
Thank you. Your Honor, please, in this record reflect that this witness has identified the defendant Kevin Moore.
So noted.
Thank you. All right, so what happened at your house? Well, let me ask you. You said your son and Kevin Moore were at the house that day, is that right?
No, my son was at work.
Okay, your son was at work, so was it just you and Kevin Moore in the house?
Yes.
Okay, and what happened, if anything?
Well, he kept on saying you better call the police, you better call the police. Cause you gonna see what's gonna happen. He never ever said what was gonna happen, but he kept saying, you gonna see what's gonna happen, call the police.
Okay, so before he said that, did anything happen before that?
No.
You didn't have an argument, nothing like that?
No.
Okay, so what did it mean to you when he said you better call the police?
I didn't know what it had meant. But I left anyway. I left out the house.
Okay, so but why did you leave the house?
Because he kept threatening me. Someone, I better call the police or I'm gonna see what's gonna happen.
Okay, so that was threatening to you?
Yes.
Okay, so you wanted to leave the house?
Yes.
Where'd you go?
I went outside first. Then I was standing next door. And then I walked down the street, see what's the old lady at home down the street, then I came back. And I started seeing the police coming because I called
Okay, why did you call the police?
them. Because he was threatening to do whatever he was gonna do. I didn't see him with any weapons or anything. But he has tried to do that before with lighter fluid on my house.
Okay, when was that?
I don't know.
Okay, and what do you mean he tried to do that before with lighter fluid at your house?
He was threatening me. The police got it on file.
What was he threatening?
He was saying, oh, y'all better get out of here. Watch what I do, but they got it on file. I don't remember when that was.
Okay. So you left the house and you went all the way down the block.
I walked to the corner and came back.
Okay. When you walked back to the house, did you notice anything different than when you had left?
I never went back on the porch until the police came.
Okay.
So it was, did I notice anything different?
Yes.
Only thing I noticed was the lighter fluid on the side of the steps.
Okay. So you saw lighter fluid?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you recognize, I mean, can you describe it? Was it a little bottle, a can, what was it?
About this big, I had just bought it for Mother's Day, to cook for Mother's Day.
Okay. So you had just bought that. And did you use it?
Yes,
When did you use it?
the day before.
Okay, so,
May 14th.
okay, so you actually used that lighter fluid.
Yes.
What did you do with the lighter fluid after you used it?
I never put this stuff up. I came in the house and went to sleep. But for some reason, earlier that day, morning, I looked on the porch, I didn't see it. And I asked Kevin Moore, where was it at? And he said, under the kitchen sink. So I still never thought nothing about it.
Okay, so he told you that he told you that day on the 15th that it was, the lighter fluid was under the kitchen sink?
Yes.
Okay, and did you move it from under the kitchen sink?
No.
Okay. And did you see that lighter fluid on the porch when you walked away from the house that day?
No.
Okay, and so you're saying when you walked back, you saw it on the porch?
It was on the side of the steps, on the grass.
On the side of the steps by the grass, okay. Did you notice, was there anything else that you noticed on the stairs or around the stairs?
Actually, when I got up on the porch, when the police came, I seen little wet drips of something on the porch. I don't know if it was there when I left because I was trying to hurry up and get away from there.
Okay, And did you see anyone else on the porch?
No,
Okay. Did you smell anything?
no.
Okay. And when the police arrived, what happened?
Well, when
No,
they
objection, Your Honor, relevance.
It's relevant.
well, he getting a walk on the back of the house,
When you say he, who are you referring to?
Kevin,
Okay.
and they went and stopped him and brought him back in the front. And I was telling them, I don't want him here. And they were saying, well, ma'am, he stay here. This is his address. You will have to evict him. And I said, no, I don't want him here. Because he was not like his normal self, not that day. And I guess they wasn't gonna arrest him, and they was like, well, you gotta evict him. So one of the officers went back to the car and pulled his name up.
Okay. All right. Did you see the police arrest him?
Okay, the man came back and was like, sir, put your hands behind your back. And he said no. He asked him 2 more other times. He said no. They said, if you don't, we're gonna tase you.
Okay. And was he eventually tased?
Yeah, I went in the house when they was gonna do that. I didn't wanna see it.
Okay. All right. Very good. I have no further questions.
Cross-examine.
I just have a quick moment, Your Honor. Judge, I appreciate the opportunity. I think at this point, I don't have any questions for this witness. Thank you.
All right, thank you. One second. Yeah, this is good.
I have no further witnesses.
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I would move the bend over just on count 1 and no other counts.
Judge, with respect to count 1, we would object to the bind over at this point. There's not even been, frankly, any circumstantial or sufficient circumstantial evidence to support that any flammable material or in this case, I guess the inference that the people would like the court to draw is that lighter fluid may have been placed on the porch. The testimony was that there was a bottle of lighter fluid seen in the grass. There were some little liquid dribbles, no smell of lighter fluid. No one saw Mr. Moore place any lighter fluid. There was no indication that Mr. Moore actually put any flammable material or lighter fluid on the porch. And certainly not with any indication of an intent to actually burn the dwelling, which is also required. I understand there are these sort of vague amorphous threats that this Ms. Alderson testified to. However, that, frankly, this is not enough for probable cause to indicate that he, with the intent to burn, actually applied a flammable material. Is it possible? Sure, but that does not rise to the level of probable cause, Judge. We would ask the court not to bind over on count 1. Thank you.
Judge, I would just indicate to the court that the witness that testified that she had a conversation with the defendant. Actually, it wasn't even a conversation. He just said to her, "You better call the police. You better call the police. You better call the police. Watch what I'm going to do. Watch what I'm going to do." So she said several times she felt threatened. So she left the house. She went down the street to a neighbor's house. she called the police because she felt so threatened. She was then coming back and saw the police arriving. She says that the day before, she had purchased lighter fluid. She had actually used that the day before. She then asked Mr. Moore about if he knew where the lighter fluid was. He told her that he knew where it was. She had not known where it was. When she left that house, that lighter fluid container was not outside in front of the house. When she comes back shortly thereafter, it is right there. So, Your Honor, I'm asking that the court find this over because he threatened her. He threatened her, call the police, call the police, watch what I'm going to do. She's threatened, she leaves, calls the police, comes back. There's lighter fluid. Testimony is he knew where the lighter fluid was. It wasn't there when she left, it was there when she came back.
The problem is that he's not charged with threat. He's charged with arson preparation to burn. Well, the only facts that I have before me is that there's some interaction with this lighter fluid. Quite frankly, this witness wasn't able to tell me what was done with it, when it was placed there. She said there may have been some rocks on the porch, but I don't know if that was spilled. I don't know if it was poured. I don't have any pictures. I don't have anything from the police. I don't have anything from the fire department. There's too much of me saying I don't have for me to bind this over. What I don't have is probable cause to bind this matter over. The court finds this evidence to bind over any of these counts. The court will dismiss this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll call out an order.
Thank you.
That's it. You my card. You can call me if you should get out. Pretty bad. Yeah.
Oh, that's the case, Mr. Upshaw came in. This is me.
Well, that concludes the document for today, folks. So we'll see you Monday, same place, same place. Thank you.
He said they have a case where they did.